We're here in Midtown Manhattan today where EA has invited press out to see a bunch of their upcoming Spring 2013 games. One of those games is Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel. They've got a new mission here with co-op and some new weapon customization stuff, so we're gonna go check it out.
It's really about playing together. So as much as, anytime you're playing a cooperative game, you want to be able to say, aha, I did better. Just for a little snippet in time, it's still fun. But it's really about you and I like flanking together. One of you being a decoy while the other one draws aggro, so you can get a clear line on somebody. It's actually a pretty intricate system the way it works.
For me, the controls themselves felt a bit, sluggish, but in general, the actual feel of the co-op stuff really, it felt good to me because it really forced me to play with my partner to make sure that we could revive each other when necessary and also combine our powers to take out bigger enemies called brutes that are tougher to take down.
When we set up the combat scenarios, we always want to make sure that we give these opportunities, that the cover areas are set up so that the AI will get in a position that they think is smart, but then the players will utilize their flanking or drawing aggro in order to get in a good position. We always want to make sure we have a great environment that's highly destructible, that comes right around when you earn overkill.
You build up this overkill meter, and that can really be unleashed to basically make you invincible, and when you both do it at the same time, it's even more powerful. You don't even have to reload. You're just sort of blasting away chunks of debris in the area and also enemies, of course, shooting them up into bits.
Originally, when we created Overkill, we didn't, once you triggered it, you didn't have the ability to cancel it, but we realized that sometimes you would trigger Overkill, and then once you triggered Overkill, there wasn't anybody to take out.
Right.
And so we focus test and people are like, hey, can I just cancel it and save it? So that was a cool little feature that we actually got because we had people coming in early and playing it.
They really have, as they've said, toned down the sort of aggro kind of bro-tastic stuff that was present in the previous games. It seems like the atmosphere it's not really conducive to that sort of stuff because it is a more serious tone in a sense because they're sort of fighting in the middle of this Mexican drug cartel war. And so it really makes sense for that stuff to not be present as much. It's still there a little bit, but that's not really nearly as much of a focus this time around.
People love the gun customization, so this time around we really wanted to blow it out. You can play around for hours with that. Some of the things that you're going to add to your weapon are going to have a positive, but also may draw away from, say, its mobility on the battlefield, or sometimes, so maybe your gun is going to do more damage, but it might feel a little sluggish, or when you're shooting. And we want people to play around with that and find kind of what they feel is a good fit for their gameplay style.